Hello Libra. Thank you very much for tuning into your general read. For the main part of the read, I'm using the They Lima Tarot by Renata Lechner. For the supportive oracle cards, the magical spell cards by Lucy Cavendish. Already shuffled. I feel like all of a sudden I feel like out of breath. Like I wonder if you're like going at like a cheetah's pace here. A cheetah, a puma, a fast pace. Like cheetahs are the fastest cat, right? I want to say they are. Is it cheetah? It is cheetahs, right? They're the fastest ones, right? I want to say they are. The star card. Will it stay on the table? Good question. Good question. Let's find out. I feel like it's going in stages. I feel like you're... One. Stop. Stop. Okay. Sometimes I get card drunk, so I think we're good. I call it card drunk, but I just keep throwing them out. You know? I think we're good. I do see this going in stages. Is this going really fast for you? I'm wondering. There's a spot here where you're going to have a really quick moment. You got that Knight of Wands. You're going to have a quick moment. That is going to happen, but I wonder if that's what I was connecting to. We'll find out. Because for a minute there, I felt like I was like racing, running, like I had to hurry, like the stress of like we have to move now, we have to get it done. I was having that moment. It just seemed to hit real quick. But now I think it's gone. Let's see if it comes back when we get to the third stage, 3 out of 4th stage. 3 out of 4 stages here. We got the third stage I think it's going to hit for you guys. Alright, so the first stage of this situation, you have on your side the Emperor with the 5 of Swords, which is telling me what you're dealing with. It feels like a person. It could be situational because it is a general read, if I'm going to be fair. It feels like you're not happy with the situation, but you're not surprised how it's working out. It's kind of like, yeah, I kind of thought that was how this was going to go. It's not bad, but it's not really what you wanted. That's what I know. The 5 of Swords, 5 of Swords, yeah. 5 of Swords is the fruitless win. But for you, I'm like, it's not bad, but you're not really, I don't feel like you're into it. You don't really like how this worked out. And you'll see in a minute here why I think this really matches. You're not really happy with it, but it's not bad, and you're not really surprised, if that makes sense. You're kind of like, yeah, I kind of thought that's what was going on. And it's almost like you were right, but you're not happy that we were right. It's kind of like me if I give somebody a prediction, and it's not the best prediction, and it turns out that it does happen, and I'm just like, well, I guess, I mean, I was right, but I'm not really excited that I was right. Like, I would have preferred, if I was wrong, it's cool beans, because who wants bad things to happen to people? You know what I'm saying? So, here's what you're dealing with, why you're kind of like, yeah, it's kind of how it is, not really happy, but kind of saw it coming. The 10 of Swords is in the environment. Somebody just... I feel like somebody got caught, is what I'm really getting with the 10 of Swords. In this situation, somebody got caught, and they're paying the price for it severely. Especially when I'm getting the authenticity coming out right with it. And then the King of Pentacles is coming into the center, which is what is actually happening. And I feel like this is debts being paid, debts coming due and being paid. And it's like the tax man is at your door, and he's like, either you're going to give me the money I want, or you're going to come with me and you're going to go to jail. So which do you want? Not that that happens, as far as I know. Not that that happens, but like that's how I feel. Like this person showing up at the door, and it's like, you owe money. You either pay that money, or we go for a ride, and you're going to stay in jail for a while. So which is it going to be? And I feel like that's this person. It's coming forward. They got caught doing something. It came forward. The truth came forward, and debts were demanded. Debts were demanded due. Like, they will be paid. And I feel you looking at the situation like, yeah, I kind of thought that was going on. I was right that is going on. I kind of saw it. I don't feel great about it, but I'm not surprised either. I knew it was going to happen. And I feel like this is the first stage of this situation. This person having to pay debts. Debts coming due. They have to pay them. Whatever that means in this situation, general read, of course. And you're kind of like, yeah, I kind of thought that was going to happen. You knew it was coming. You were hoping you weren't right, but you were right. And you're like, well, you know, bittersweet. in the sense of like, yeah, I kind of knew it. I would rather not have been right, but I was right. Now, the next phase, phase 2, for you, you're weighing out the options I'm getting. This person, they weigh on you. This person is very significant to you is what I'm getting. Could be a significant other. Could be a family member. Could be a coworker. Coworker seems to strike quite interestingly for some reason. Could be just there's a relationship where this person, man, even if they're a coworker, it's somebody you enjoy and you have the best feelings for them. You want better for them. They mean something to you. Even if it's a coworker, this is somebody who means something to you. And I see this the 9 of Swords and the 7 of Cups. Does it say chalices or cups? Cups. Not that it matters. But I'm getting a chalice feel, though. When I feel chalice, and I know it may seem like it's semantics, but when I'm feeling that word, it feels more elegant. It feels more refined. It feels more trying to enjoy things, trying to bring more enjoyment forward. And the 7 goes a couple different ways for me when it comes to cups. Sometimes it's opportunities, dreams, thoughts, possibilities. I feel it's possibilities. I feel like you're hoping for different things. Like you're hoping for better for this person. You're trying to think of better ways for this person to go. But the 9 of Swords is kind of like you're hoping for better things for this person. You really are. They mean something to you. They really do. Whether it be coworker, family member, whatever this relationship is, just a friend you've had since high school, whatever it may be, you're really hoping for better for them, and you're trying to think of different ways where things could go better. It's kind of like, whatever it was, if for example, they lost their home, you're trying to think of different places they could live, different ways they could do this, different opportunities they would have, different people maybe they could live with. You're thinking of every avenue you can. You're thinking of places where they'd be comfortable, where they could live life and enjoy life again. But this 9 of Swords is saying, it's almost like the debt being paid is still in process of being paid. You're thinking about opportunities and opportunities you would want for them in the future. This is phase 2. But the 9 of Swords is telling me that you can't, I feel like it's just, you can't make them happen. And I feel like this person, you're learning more. In phase 2, you're learning more about what actually is going on with this person. Phase 1 was debts becoming due. Phase 2 is learning what that actually means. What type of payment plan, for example, they're going to have to be on to make this correct. All of a sudden, I'm popping into like a drug addiction for some reason. And I feel like it's almost like they got caught or busted for drugs. That was phase 1. Phase 2 is realizing they literally have a problem and they're going to need some assistance to overcome this problem. And I feel like you have all these ideas about what you would like for them, but you're realizing it's not in your hands. You can't seem to step forward and help them because those debts that are coming forward, those debts that are due, they're superseding you. The debts will be paid first. So, for example, I don't know why we're pushing the drug thing, but if they got busted for drugs, they're going to have to do time before they can heal from the situation. That's what I'm getting. First, they're going to have to pay their debt to society before anything else goes forward. It's just the way it's coming through. It's how it's healing. It's how it's feeling. But what I'm getting is the environment, what actually is happening, and I don't feel like you have the ability to influence it. No matter how much you want to, even if it looks like it, I don't feel like you're actually able to influence the situation. This isn't your moment. Not yet, but it's coming. I'm getting the environment itself is deciding what to do with this person. The situation itself, whoever is decided the debt will be paid to them or who the debt will be paid to is actually in control about what's going to happen next. I feel the person who got caught up in this or got caught, they got the 3 of Swords because they're very upset. They're very nervous. They don't know what exactly they're going to need to do. For example, what type of payment plan, what type of jail term, if there is a jail term here, because I am getting that drug connection again. So they're very upset about this. It's not very empowered just yet, but what they want to bring forward about this stage is healing is happening because this person, I feel like whatever they got caught with, whatever the situation was, they can't run from it. They have no choice but to face it, and they're going to have to pay their debt. I feel like the debt is demanding payment. it will be paid in full. When the debt is paid in full, this person is going to have that breath of fresh air to where they feel like they're out from under that debt. They're going to want to keep that feeling. That's when your opportunity will come. Now, I see the opportunity coming in the future, which is subjective. It's a general read. You got to take whenever this person gets through paying the debt, or at least the debt has been put in effect, and you know exactly what has to happen for them to pay this debt. It's got at the very least, it has to be set in stone how it will be paid back. It has to be set in stone. Once it is, I'm then seeing the Empress show up in the situation itself. Your opportunity comes. It's a general read, so I feel like there's many different ways coming in. I feel like that however the debt's going to be paid back, that's been settled. At the very least, that it's clear what's going to happen to make that debt be paid back, and that's been settled. An opportunity pops in, and I feel it coming in really quick, and I feel like it's almost a little panicky on your side, I got to be honest, because you're seeing it, it's just like, it's there, and you know your opportunity is right there, and you're just like, now is my time to say something. I feel you already know what you want to say. The challenge is to get it across and to get this person to listen to you. They mean a lot to you. You're going to try to help them. You're coming forward really quickly. It's almost like you have 5 minutes to explain what you would normally do in a 2-hour speech. And you got to bullet point this. You got to get this much through. You got to make a point as best you can. You got to make this as effective as you can. That's kind of how this feels. Like, all right, I would usually take 2 hours to explain this. I got 5 minutes, and this has to happen. I have to be effective. The Empress is in the middle here, saying that you really much care. This person is in the moment where they're clear, they're clear-headed, their mind is clear, they know what they're saying, they know what you're saying. They can absorb this. The situation is perfect. The Empress is here. The Empress is a gift. She is saying, hey, this is your moment. Clarity is here. Heart connection is here. They're hearing you. They know you care. You care about them. They care about you. They're going to listen. They're going to connect. Take your moment. They're feeling stuck. This is another thing. They're saying this is a gift. The Empress is saying this is part of the gift. They are feeling stuck and they don't know what to do. This is part of the gift for you because they're going to listen because they don't understand what they need to do next. They need direction. This is why this is all coming in. This is your gift. The Empress is bringing a gift. Confidence. You have to instill confidence in this person. Whatever you want them to do, whatever you feel they should do, this is key. Bring in that confidence. Show them the confidence, like the confidence that you have in them and the confidence they need to have in themselves. You got to do this quick. I know it's not fair, but it's not about fair. The Empress is saying you have this. You can do this. You're more than capable. More than capable. Bullet point it. Instill that confidence in this person. Promote that confidence. You will be effective. I'm getting you will be effective. This is phase 3 when this happens. Because I feel like you're inspiring this person to move forward. I actually feel for the majority of you, you're reminding this person or telling this person, one of the two, that you're their rock. You will help them move through this. You will help them get out of this. And you're instilling that confidence. Like you're telling them how much confidence you have in them, that they can do this, and you will help them do this, which is also giving them even more confidence. Not all of you, but most of you, I feel, will do that. Not all of you. You got to do it. Grain of salt, whatever's right for you. General read, you know. So we go into phase 4. I like phase 4. I feel like this is progressively getting better, and it started pretty rough in my opinion. The star card that was falling off the table, I'm remembering, is in the environment. They have to stay in that positive mindset. If you want success for them, if you want to help them, the one thing that I feel like you're the strongest asset beyond like telling them this is what I would do, this is what I would suggest, this is how maybe you want to go, like beyond coaching them, you want to make sure they stay in a positive mindset. They got to stay optimistic. It's extremely important. I feel like the reason they're pushing this is because you might have to dig in a little deeper to make sure, to really get a foothold in what they're really feeling. Don't let little just like, okay, or just little, like, oh yeah, I'm good. Yeah, how are you doing? I'm doing good. You know what I mean? When you say hello to somebody, I'm good. How are you? Oh, I'm good too. Don't let that just be like, the all nod and smile thing. Don't let that go. Make sure they're really okay. Make sure they stay optimistic. If you just dig in a little bit and just ask a little bit more, a couple more probing questions, as they would say, you'll know where they really are at mentally. You got to keep them in that glass half full mentality. They will definitely listen to you. They will listen to you, because the danger is this Hanged Man card, feeling hopeless, feeling stuck. You have to make sure it goes into the Star card. It's not only on them, but if you just keep them in that glass half full, keep promoting that glass half full energy, they want that feeling. They like that feeling. You reminding them or keeping them up in there is going to help them stay up in that positive flow, because that's what makes things better. That's what makes things different for them. That's their best chance to really make good on this. And there's going to be a lot of communication between you and them. Libra is great for that. Great communicators usually. I mean, the air signs, all three of them. You got Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, the air signs. But for Libra, I'm really feeling like you balance it. You know that they're not feeling the strongest. You know that they're not having the most confidence right now. You can balance that up, pull that up to keep them motivated. You definitely don't want them arrogantly confident in the sense of like they're making bad decisions just because they feel like they're on top of the world. I don't really feel like that's a problem here right now, though. You pulling their, emotions up, their optimism up. That's what this is called for. That's what's going to balance this situation out. And there's a lot of conversation between you and this person. I feel like you're keeping a very strong connection. In fact, as things go forward in the future, I'm getting new beginnings in the Ten of Pentacles. You seem extremely tight with this person. You're getting tighter over time. You're very invested in the success of their life. For whatever reason, you've decided they will succeed, and you will not let them fail. It just seems to be one of those things. It's almost like a vendetta. Like, you will not fail. I will not allow it. I will stay right on you if I have to. I will be the annoying little Mary Poppins happy-go-lucky day, whatever that means, if I have to be, but you will not fail. You got the Ten of Pentacles and the New Beginnings. I feel like when it gets to that point, you get so invested in this that, like, you will not back down. And you keep getting this, encouraging this person. I feel like this is, if this wasn't already, it will be a lifelong friendship. If it was a lifelong friendship, I feel like it's getting a lot stronger. It might have rekindled a friendship that might have dwindled away over the years. It's rekindling that and bringing it in stronger. Whatever this connection is with this person, you're getting a lot closer with them. You're knowing exactly how their life is. The New Beginning is telling me you're getting, like, it's almost like a rebirth of the situation. A reignition, a fresh overhaul of what's going on. And I am getting that things get better, but you stay very close to this person, very connected from here on out. And I feel like you're hell-bent on this thought of, like, this will succeed. I will not allow it to fail. That's where we're going. There's a lot of energy. I just feel like I'm like going along and the energy just stopped. But I think that's where we're going with this. So that's good. I think that's good. You're extremely, by the time you get to that fourth stage, you're so invested. You're just like, oh no, oh no, you will not fail. I will not allow it. You will succeed. And I feel like that's your attitude. Oh no, you will succeed. Are we there? I think we're done. All right. I'm going to wrap it up there. I hope that helps. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James, the number 4, astral@gmail.com. Thank you.